I'm Rowan Kunnebone from the Injured Workers Support Network. Hopefully this will become an ongoing blog of questions and answers, your questions, my answers. If you do have a question, write it in the comments below, or you can email us at help@injuredworkersupport.org.au, or go online to www.iwsn.org.au. While you're there, make sure you give a donation to our givenow.org.au site, so that helps us keep going. So the two questions that we have this week are: do you get a choice of independent medical examiners or IMEs? And what are the differences between the payout systems in workers' compensation? I'll try to answer those as best I can. Obviously, the advice that we're giving is general in nature. Best to check it up with the independent medical specialist. I'm correct. With the legal stuff, best to consult a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer, I'm a welfare worker. So, independent medical examiners. Yes, you do have a choice. You should be given a choice of 3, unless you've seen an independent medical examiner within the last 2 years and it's for the same thing. If it is, what will happen is you'll be sent back to that same person. That's legislation. The choice of 3 is not legislation. It's a guideline, it's a directive. So all the insurers should be applying it. You should get a choice. But you might have to remind the insurer that there is a directive out there for us. Those independent medical specialists should be as close to your home as possible. If they're not, the insurer needs to pay for your travel expenses. And indeed, if they are close to home, they should be paying for your travel expenses anyway. And they should come to an arrangement beforehand. And they should give you at least 10 days notice of an appointment, which means they need to give you more than 10 days notice so you can make a choice. And our recommendation is to go online, Google the doctor's names, and make that choice for yourself. So, that's independent medical specialists. There are 4 types of payouts within the workers' compensation system. You've got your permanent impairment benefits, which is based on your total impairment. So that's a figure, and that's one of the reasons why people generally get sent to an independent medical specialist. So if you've got a physical injury, you need to be over 10%. If you've got a psychological injury, you need to be over 15%. Why that's the case, we don't know. That's one of the reasons why we're campaigning and continuing to campaign. Once you have that, and it all goes to the Workers' Compensation Commission, you'll be given a figure, and that figure will correlate to your percentage of permanent impairments. The next one is suing for negligence, and yes, I'm reading stuff from our Workers' Compensation Handbook on the site here. So you can look that up online. Again, www.iwsn.org.au. Suing for negligence is taking your matter to court with your solicitor and their solicitor. The actual figure depends on the outcome, so you need to consult with your solicitor about that, and it's just for them to go through the process with you. There are 2 more. There's a commutation. Now, commutation is a special payout. A special payout. What it is they work out how much they would owe you if they were to keep you on the books, so to speak, and pay you that out all in one go. So there are a few criteria for that. One of the criteria is you need a body percentage of over 15%. Another criteria is that you've had time at least 2 years since your claim has been accepted, and all opportunities for managing that claim and getting you better and sending you back to work and rehabilitating you have been exhausted. And then you need legal advice on it. So again, it doesn't necessarily need to go to the Workers' Compensation Commission, but always seek legal advice before you make an offer or you accept an offer. And that can be a figure of whatever. It's hard to clarify. The fourth payout is when they deny your claim and you go to the Workers' Compensation Commission and you get what's called a settlement. So that figure, again, like commutations, involves a lot of toing and throwing between the lawyers. Will generally be your expenses up to that date and maybe something beyond. But they still deny your claim. So in all other, your workers' compensation claim continues and you still get medical benefits except for commutations and a settlement. Commutations, they give you money to look after yourself. In a settlement, they deny your claim. They give you some money, basically to go away. I hope that helps. As I said, if you've got any questions that you want answered by me through this blog, please write them down in the comments on YouTube. Drop us an email at help at injuredworkersupport.org.au or go online at www.iwsn.org.au. I hope that was helpful.